Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the planet Earth. This is Wizard of Skills update blog for June 2014. Hope you're having a good time, morning, evening, afternoon, whatever position in the day you're listening to this. And let's get into some updating. So, is anything new happening in the world of Wizard of Skill? Yes! As per usual, you know, or those who've been following Wizard of Skill since I've been posting to the tube regularly know I have a series called the Top 10. I nearly forgot my own series there. The top 10 things that I find fascinating, whether it be chokes in battle rap, whether it be love moments in battle rap, top 10 internet women, things like that. That will continue as usual. And I also have the solo cipher session, which is a monthly rap that I bring to the internet. Preferably every 2 weeks, but definitely monthly. So now, there's a new thing that the Wizard of Skill is going to be doing regularly. I can't promise it'll be every month, or every 3 months, or 2 months, or every week or something, but it's going to be mixtaping. Finally, I've had the hubris enough to get my head around digital sound engineering well enough that I can put out mixtapes regularly. And the first mixtape being Wizard of Skill, Beats, Rhymes, and Life. That's the first Wizard of Skill mixtape available to the world and to the internet for 100% the price of free. So go on the internet, look for Beats, Rhymes, and Life. Look for the link somewhere where I put it in any of my videos. And yeah, just have fun listening to it. It's available on datpiff.com, which is a mixtape social network sharing site. And if you want to sign up to an account to datpiff.com, then you'll be able to download the mixtape as a zip file, or else just stream it off the internet as much as you like for free. And that's going to be a regular thing from now on the internet. But I'm not too sure 100% quite yet how often it will be. But there'll definitely be free music coming out often from this way of the Wizard of Skill. Now, the more skeptical amongst us will think, well, you're trying to make a living off this sort of thing. Entertainment, presumably. How the heck are you going to do that by putting out free material? Well, first of all, the advantage is in this day and age where everything's findable on the internet in some way, shape, size, or form or another, it gives me so much freedom by it being free. For example, I don't have to pay like any specific things to specific people as much if it's already free and publicly available on the internet. If I reuse it in any of my songs, if it's something popular or something that isn't popular that gets popular. So it allows more freedom, and that's part of the point of what I do. Allowing freedom for ideas to fester. And second of all, it gets people and myself used to the idea of being able to establish a audience, or if you will, a fan base, supporters, whatever you want to call them, and being able to get a group of people, a community interested in ideas that I'm bringing forth that may be useful or that may be up for discussion. Because it's not about having 100 million views every single time I post something somewhere, but it's good to be active and involved and sharing things with people and being able to fill a void in things that need a healthy void filling in a healthy way. So that's the point of it. And plus, it's like the search engine model, like popular search engines. You get lots of ability to use them for free, And where they make their money is when it's time for them to start selling you the sexy stuff that's useful to you, you're more likely to pay for it, isn't it? Because you're already used to getting so much good stuff for free. A popular search engine has already established that that's a model that works to some degree, and so is a popular video site. So there you go. So I can't say I'm the next mogul of the year, but at least the main idea is to try things out and see what works and go with what you know and go with the flow, right? So that's simply what I'm attempting. I'm having so much fun doing this internet thing. You know what? It's not just going to stop at the top 10 and at the solo cipher session, as I've said in the previous blogs, but there's so many ideas coming this way. I don't want to give too much away because I might say so and so is happening next month, and then next month might come and then the project's delayed and people on the internet might be like, oh, Wizard of Skill, but I thought you said this month. Oh, I'm not going to listen to you anymore. So, but I promise you there will be things coming by this way of this channel in the world of Wizard of Skill. Thank you very much to all those who've been watching the material I've been putting out on the internet. I mean, I'm not necessarily trying to be a star, though. Obviously, we all can use a little bit of attention. It's not a crime, it's not wrong. But at the same time, yeah, I'm happy to entertain y'all folks. Like, take things off of TV programs like Sabrina the Teenage Witch and exploit what I think are the sexual bits, like I did in that video. Or, you know, talk about poetry in a documentary or whatever. You know, I'm just here to have fun. Yes, I'm still working on that comedy that I said I was working on, and I've made some headway. I'm not going to say exactly what's going to be done and when it's going to be done. Just keep your ears posted to this channel. I'm such a perfectionist, and I'm such a diva when it comes to criticism. If a woman says she doesn't like my love poem, I'll sulk for like 3 months. Be like, oh, I'll always be. But don't worry, people of the world. Wizard of Skill is bound to give you what you find is useful. And maybe I might learn something too. So yeah. Enjoy the internet. Enjoy the Wizard of Skill channel. So what's going to be the next top 10? And are they actually going to happen in the middle of the month instead of the end of the month? Because the last top 10 ended up happening at the beginning of June and nothing really happened in May. Yes, I'm working on that. It's not as easy as I thought. Sometimes I allow too much time to go past than I've estimated I would think would need to go past before I make my next top 10, but then sometimes something happens and it takes longer than what is expected. But we're working on the top 10. Just bear with me. Pretty soon we will have a day of the month that you can say, yes, this is when the top 10 is definitely going to come out. First day of the month, last day of, who knows? But there will definitely be a monthly top 10 coming out. Rest assured. The solo cipher session, I'm getting there. I'm not quite there. I'm trying to make it every 2 weeks. You can definitely expect that at least once a month. But I am striving, as I've said in previous blogs. It's a work in progress. I'm still new to this internet thing, people. So bear with me. Oh, goodness. It's almost coming up to my 1 year anniversary of learning how to get my head around this whole internet thing. Goodness, I wonder if I'm going to do something special for the internet. Maybe I'll do a top 10 from another place or something. Sugar internet, I might want to think about that one. Anyway, there are some new ideas I am contemplating on putting onto the internet. Like, for instance, doing like a false poetry slam where it's just me doing all the voices for everybody, but pretending it's like a poetry slam in London. And then we have the winners of the poetry slam falsely having a false showcase. And people out there will think, well, what's the point of that? Well, the whole point is just to keep people interested in me entertaining you. Rap music is beautiful and hip hop is beautiful, and hip hop is the best thing, but I just love entertaining people generally. I've done acting in the past. I don't know if I'm very good at it nowadays, but you know, I just love entertaining people. I grew up on a lot of entertainment, so that's what I want to share with you good folks of the internet. It's what I do, it's what I live for. Being a heavy attention seeker. But rest assured, there will be new things coming your way of the tube if you choose to listen and watch to this channel. So skepticism, we don't need it. We don't need it here. And that's it. So that's my update for June 2014. Oh, and in case you haven't heard me mention so in other videos, don't forget to check out the Clean Collection by Sabrina Mafus. If you haven't checked it, you're living on another planet, or living under a rock. Sabrina Mafus is a very fabulous poet. I'm sure you'll fall in love with her, as other people I know have. And she's a very intelligent writer. So search on the internet for Sabrina Mafus, that's spelled Mahfouz, and go buy her Clean Collection. That's her first, I think it's her first official release. She's doing lots of good things, and I want to big her up because she's a very hard worker, and she's making moves. And that's it. So shout outs to all my supporters, and shout outs to you good folks of the internet. That's my update for June 2014. Listen to the mixtape, Beats, Rhymes and Life, and people of the internet, stay cool.